expect the students to face you, but I don't want to add any extra nerves, so they've been comfortable facing me all week, so we're going to leave it that direction for today. You can come in and take pictures at the end or something. We'll have to stand. My name is Ms. Chrisman. This is Ms. Burns with me. She teaches orchestra here at East. I teach the strings at South and Skipback, so if your students do decide to start, they will have me as their teacher. We're going to take you through kind of what we did throughout the course of the week. So I'll kind of relate a lot of things to how it fits into where we're at the school year. We're going to stand still. So, give me a rest position. So on Monday, we learned about a little bit about how the instruments work and different pieces of them. We learned how to hold them. We learned what our 4 strings were, and we learned how to pluck them and make sound with them. Okay, so the first song we're going to play is called String Cycle in 3. One, 2, go. Okay, so that song was just written out in the book with just letters. The next song we're going to do is called Waltz in 3. This added some rhythm to it, so the reading got a little bit more complicated. One of the ways I talk to the students about learning to read, because we're learning multiple things at a time, is we say things out loud while we're playing. So in this song, you're going to hear their voices as well. Okay, so remember, it's Waltz in 3. Remember, we're going to say the letters out loud as we pluck. Okay, so go to playing position. We're plucking finger on the D string. 1, 2, go. That was day 1. Day 2, we reviewed that and added the bow. Most of Tuesday, we just learned how to hold the bow, because that's quite a complicated thing. We don't actually learn to hold the bow so close to Thanksgiving. So that was like 4 lessons in. We jumped from like a day of lessons to 4 lessons in a day's time. So we worked on a song called Song of the Rainbow, which is a lot more complicated. Because it has a whole lot of notes on the page. They don't tell us what letters they are, so they have to kind of get used to learning to read. So I'm going to help them with counting on this one so we know which one we're on. So we're just going to do the first 3 lines of the song. It actually takes 2 months of school time to learn this whole song. All right, so there goes on our first string. So that's our E. Remember, I'm going to help you with counting. 1, 2, focused on more rhythms. All they had played at this point was something called ta or a quarter note. We added in TTs, which are 8 notes, and ta-ahs, which are half notes. So they had to stay on one string at a time, but change the speed of the bow and count all those things at once. One of the big things I promote with the students once we start getting more complicated is a multiple step process of learning to practice. Now, we didn't do all the steps here, but one of the things I talk about is that we do things without the instrument first, because it gives our brain some time to process what we're reading before we got an instrument in our hands. So one of the songs we're going to do one of our processes first, which is clapping and saying letter names, reading first. Okay, so we're going to clap and say song 33, guys. Okay, clapping and say number 33. This is called going in G. Here we go. Ready? So once they've clapped and said it, they're ready to try playing. Check. Do a 2-second sound check. All right, that sound stops. We can start together. 1, 2, go. For A strings. Another concept is one string. Now show you how to play the next one. Okay. 1, 2, go. Alright, the last thing we did yesterday after we reviewed a lot of this stuff, I took them ahead all the way into December. So like lesson, probably the 6th or 7th lesson they've had. And that is adding the fingers of our left hand. So the brains are having to process about 6 or 7 different things all at once. So we tried hot cross buns. So this is going to be a slow motion version. We're going to piece it together because we're not quite ready to do it as one whole song. All right, so let's put all our fingers down. So we're going to put 2 fingers down on the E string. Okay, we do one little section at a time. So 3 1 knot and 2 1 knot. Okay. Ready? Go. F, E, again. Ready? Go. F, E, okay, now let's switch to 2 D's, 2 E's, 2 zeros, 2 ones. Ready? Go. I'm going to count to 2 and then we're going to bow. Ready? 1, 2.